Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm Fluthrone, and we're back with our Baldur's Gate playthrough. Let's get into the game. Sorry, my dog distracted me. Alright, so we've let the prisoner out. Let's go over here.
Your long pig started squealing yet? As if you're drinking. Job must be done, yeah?
As good as, boss. Got a professional working on him right now.
That a fact. Hope so.
How
For
do
your
I-
sake. Plenty of room next to the piggy if you're lying.
Why do I have a camp event now?
Greetings, child. I've met few aside from goblins here.
You recognize the scourge. This man is a follower of Leviata, goddess of pain.
Ah, are you also here to assist with the prisoner?
I'm only passing through.
Your tastes must turn to the exotic if you would stop here by choice. I was invited to discuss pain and its intricacies, but even I find these goblins crude and, well, primitive. Pain without purpose is a terrible thing. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh, those are new options. I often feel I like raw pain too much. It scares me.
Forgive me, but that look in your eyes, something terrible has happened to you.
Blood pervert. Never seen these options before. Don't really know which one I want to go with. I'm gonna save in case I don't like the response, but I think I'm gonna go with 2. I'm a contemptible blood pervert.
Do not be ashamed, child. What I see in your eyes, in your soul, is only natural. We've all suffered in these dark times. It is little wonder you bear scars of pain and anguish. Please, let me alleviate this pain.
And how would you do that?
As the Maiden of Pain, the goddess Loviatar teaches us, through penance, administered by my skilled hand. My work can grant peace and serenity, the likes of which few experience. It will be worth it. I promise.
By all means, let us see what his skilled hand might get up to.
This man is of common stock. Only the poorest of men need settle for the spectacle of their own gore.
Alright, why not?
Oh, I have something exquisite in mind. Both Loviatar and I are interested in how you handle pain, dear one. And should you delight her, you will most assuredly receive her most gracious blessing. Trust me. Simply face the wall, and we can begin. Move to the wall and face it, child.
Everyone's in the way. Oh, there it goes. Maybe there it goes. Come on.
The pain you suffer will cleanse you. Do not fight it.
Oh wow, I get a lot of bonuses from intimidation. Hey, welcome to the stream, Mulvicast. Apologies if I completely butchered your name.
You want more? As you wish, dear one.
Would you have joined up with her if you'd known she'd be indulging in this sort of thing, Astarion?
I mean, I had my hopes.
Hey, don't get in the way, guys.
Wonderful. Just wonderful.
You look tired. Should I take over? Really? A nat one? Try that again. What the? 2 in a row? Why? Thank you. Jeez.
Wonderful. You want more?
Apparently I was not meant
Give
to
it
take
you.
over. Wow.
My. Who knew our friend had so much blood in them?
Try not to lick your lips as you say that.
That's it. Welcome
That's why
the
village
pain.
is burned down.
Let it become part of you.
Hit me as hard as you can, or I'll return the favor. Yeah. That once are the reason, yes. At least it was a 2.
I hope that's a promise, dear one. Sweet child, you bore the pain like a true believer. I am proud to have served you this penance.
You could have hit me much harder.
You're starting to sound like the goddess herself, dear one. Loviatar herself found your performance inspiring. She has deemed you worthy of her blessing. And on a personal note, thank you. That was positively divine.
Your world has strange customs.
Grush, I need to see that again.
Don't group me with the likes of that.
Ask him if you can do the penance thing. Get in there.
There we go. Now we have Leviatar's Love. Pain is the path to clarity when you have 30% high hit points or less. You gain a +2 bonus to attack rolls and wisdom saving throws for 3 turns. Did I kill Gut? Yes. Yes, I did. Ribbo. Why is it taking so long to start conversations suddenly?
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine.
So I see. Do you have plans for this pigeon?
Keep him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I gets hungry or some such. What's it to ya?
I was admiring him. I'd like one of my own.
Then catch one on your own.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Set him free. Oop.
Yes, of course. I didn't realise who you was.
Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten.
Here's the key. Pigeon's all yours.
Arden, can you move? Can you move? Come on, over here. Good. Ouch. You gave him your spot. Oh, everyone wants to talk.
By the Sundering, the parasite allows us to influence others.
Ignore it. Deny it. This is nothing but a disease, and every use will sicken us further.
A power born of illithids might be dangerous in the wrong hands, but valuable in ours.
A little caution may be advised. The power may prove valuable, or it might not. We simply don't know.
Such powers of manipulation can be useful, and if it makes our enemies more malleable, all the better.
It's a powerful talent. Use it, but use it wisely.
Hello, Volo.
Look at this! I'm quite saved! A joy to see a familiar face in such a precarious setting. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons.
You know what else lives for aeons? Gold. You owe me.
Oh, what's a bit of metal between allies, I'll do one better. Tell me where we can meet each other once we've slipped the goblin yoke. And I'll offer much more than gold. Knowledge, my friend, is priceless.
Yeah, sure. Fine mess you landed yourself in. How'd you get caught?
Why, by design, my friend. How better to learn the ways of a people than to live among them? I dare say the experiment has proven most fruitful, too.
You don't trust his knowledge.
Findings once we've found somewhere safe.
Yeah, I don't really trust his knowledge either. Slip the yoke? How do you intend to do that exactly?
An invisibility potion, my friend. A bit less refined than your mendacious methods, but by God, it'll do the trick.
Go to my camp. We'll talk there once we're both safe.
Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain!
Poof, there he goes. Alright, so we'll go ahead. We'll go ahead and go to camp. You were seen. No, you saved against it, so you weren't seen. Okay, we'll go to camp and talk to him. Waiting for the conversation to start. Just gonna stare at you until it does.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company.
What do you know about mind flayers?
Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flare specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
Fought one of them.
Here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible.
Not only have I encountered a mind flayer, I've killed one.
That can't be.
I killed a mind flayer in its lair aboard an nautiloid.
You're either an excellent storyteller, or you've experienced something quite exceptional. Tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter?
Malaise is one word for it, more like psychic transference?
Curious. Illithids, their technical name, form a hive mind. One shouldn't be able to hear their dark whispers unless
you've been infected with one of their parasites.
That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
If only your disbelief could alter facts.
If what you say were true, you'd be a mind flayer by now. You? Infected by a mind flayer? Ridiculous. Isn't it?
Yes. Very ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous, you could say.
Still, there'd be no harm in me taking a teensy look, would there? I know all the signs. If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, my dear sweet gods!
With the shouting, you help.
I mean, yes. I suppose I can. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Bard with 9 lives. Blazer of Benevolence. Remedial rhymes. When you inspire an ally using bardic inspiration, you gain 4 temporary hit points.
To put
Right,
my
that's
hands on
in
everything.
the day. See if anyone has anything new to say.
I did miss that face, you know.
Nope.
Gone gods. Watching you consume that tadpole was more disgusting than the tadpole itself. Though, I suppose that's not what you wanted to talk about.
What do you think of the illithid potential the Dream Visitor spoke of?
I think that unknowable powers come with unknowable consequences. I can't say I'm not curious. But once you take an illithid by the talon, there's no telling how deep into the abyss it might drag you.
We face untold dangers, Will. Shouldn't we seize every possible advantage? Yeah, I don't think that's gonna help. just go with failed persuasion.
I appreciate where you're coming from. Truly, I do.
Disapproval.
But these parasites are quite literally illithid weapons of war. And I'm not so certain they won't be turned against us upon consuming them.
I mean, that's totally fair.
I need a moment for the two of us.
It was bad enough having just one of those tadpoles forced upon us. I can scarcely believe you actually inflicted another on yourself.
These illithid powers we're developing, what do you make of them?
On one hand, they seem useful. But on the other hand, or perhaps tentacle before long, we know where they're coming from. And what lies at the end of that path. I never expected Ceramorphosis to be tempting. I think we should resist these powers. There's simply too many unknowns for us to risk it.
The odds are stacked against us. Can we truly afford to ignore a potential advantage?
Well, perhaps you have a point. Fine. Let's explore these powers then. I just hope we don't come to regret it.
Okay. Alright, so Shadowheart can use it. Animal.
Hello. You are not food. You are friend.
You like it here, huh?
Nice here. The caves smell like rotting meat. Goblin cat smells like goblins.
Pet up.
Ooh, more.
Looks like I'm stuck with you.
Yes. Fun.
Oh, I love the little hoppy hops.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Pet the puppy.
Feeling illithid?
So, about our tadpole powers.
You really did it, huh? Not worried about adding more illithid into the mix? Well, what can I say? You look fine, smell fine, seem fine. And yet, you're more mind flayer than ever. Hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this.
I was hoping you might. The benefits seem to outweigh the costs. Outweigh.
Do they? I'm not sure either of us can say one way or the other. We don't know what the costs might be just yet.
We might be facing a cult more powerful than we know. We need all the help we can get. Oh, I don't have advantage on this one. Oh, wow. I was not expecting to get crit there.
How do you do that? Always making sense when I least want you to. Fine. I'll keep an open mind, all right? I can promise that much. Now, are we done here?
Kinja,
No good will come of devouring a gay worm, no matter what you might think.
Have you thought of making use of the tadpole's powers? I'm pretty sure she did. I mean, she kind of just talked about it.
Mark my words, this power would be no blessing, but a curse. You might as well ask me to gouge out my eyes for the promise of sight, or slice off my tongue for the promise of taste. Consume all the gate tadpoles you wish. I'm not so craven.
If we must bear the tadpole's burdens, we should also avail ourselves of their power. Okay, I don't think that's gonna cut it.
And when the tadpole has stretched to every pore and slithered through every vein, what then? It won't hear my screams. It won't care if I beg. I will be remade in its image. My faith in Vlaakith will guide me, and my own might will sustain me. I have no need of this depraved power.
See? Tell you truth, Beefy! Trust me. Always. Always!
Of the closet.
Come on then, don't leave me in suspense. How are you feeling? No errant tentacles? No sudden cravings for a more cerebral diet?
Now that you mention it, I do feel a sudden, unrelenting urge to crack open your... Never mind.
Replete with ribaldry as always. Well, you could provide no better proof that you are not, in fact, about to turn into a mind flare. Famously humorless, Illithids. The tyrannical enslavement of all other living creatures hardly lends itself to levity. Should your wit begin to suffer, only then must we worry. Was there another matter you wish to discuss?
Love that. Alright, go to bed.
Salutations.
Everyone seems to have all their spell slots, so I think I'm just gonna do a partial rest.
Not as bad as it could have.
Damn it, I forgot to put on Speak with Animals. Knew I should have. I would like the walls to come back. Thank you. What's going on? I thought something was wrong.
Just a bad dream. It's
Oh.
all right.
Goblins had me in a
Speak
cage.
with Animals is on.
Poked me with pointy sticks.
Hush now, it was just a nightmare. We're safe here with Mistress.
Oh, with Mistress.
He'll settle in. Give it a little time.
You two look cozy together, bad dreams aside.
He's still young. I remember Gonwick would let me sleep under his cloak when I was a pup. It helps.
Aww. Did you call me Mistress just now?
I suppose I did. You've been good to us. To both of us. Gonwick would be happy I'm with you, I think.
Like it here. Warm fire. Scratch reminds me of Big Brother.
Wait. Did you say you have a brother?
Used to. Mother ate him.
Oh. Well, you're both welcome here.
Thank
I got to pet them both. Oh. Okay. Can we wake up now?
Looking ahead.
Look where city be planted.
I need a quick word.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his
Oh,
mouth.
what do you got? What do you got? What have you got there?
I don't know.
Pristine
Maybe you
mesh
can
toe
tell me.
sandals.
All I know is I thought of you when I saw
Well, thank you. Pet the pup. Oh, he's so cute. And owlbear cub.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
Aww. Pet the cub.
More.
And let's talk to Volo. Just a warning, if you have any phobias with eyes, maybe look away for this scene.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Has your research turned up anything that might help with this parasite problem?
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable.
I think brilliant is
Just
putting it
behind the
a
orbital
little too high.
socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all.
Yeah, just do it.
Volo carefully holds one of your eyes open and begins to prod uncertainly with the needle.
Gross. Let him carry
the needle
on.
finds the gap between eyeball and
Oh, the
socket.
sound.
Volo frowns and begins to push.
I hate this scene so much. But I like the eye.
Pain shoots through your body as the needle snags on your optic nerve.
I think I have it.
The needle seesaws back and forth, plucking the nerve like a harp string.
Oh, bother. There's some obstacle in the way.
Yeah, that's my
I shall
eyeball.
need a more robust implement.
Volo carefully withdraws the needle from your eye. Then, reaching into his bag, he produces an ice pick.
Oh, I hate it so
Volo
much.
slowly brings the ice pick closer to your eye.
Now, don't move.
Cold metal presses against the skin beneath your brow.
I get the disapproval.
And then, tap, tap, stab.
Do you feel that? Ha! I think we have the blighter on the run.
Heck.
I agree. It's a feisty critter. Just a little further.
Volo tears the pick from your brain with a violent jerk. Your eye plops down into the mud.
Drat.
He pauses,
Drat.
looks down at your eye,
That's your
and
response,
recoils
drat.
slightly as it sinks into the mud.
There appears to be an amount of cosmetic damage.
You knocked my bloody eye out.
Please, try not to overexert yourself. You're in a rather fragile state at present. I can't help but feel partly responsible.
Partly responsible.
Perhaps there is
Not
something
fully
more I can do.
responsible.
Take this. A far superior relic to that old jelly you were chained to. Try it on for size. And, it was very nice to have met you.
Oh yeah,
I'm sure
great,
you'll
great
sort
meeting
out
you.
your little brain problem one way or another. Far away from here, if you've a heart. Terribly sorry, my friend. Ta.
At least I have a new eyeball.
Should mind my step.
Just zooming through. I thought I saw him go by again.
Welcome to the League of the Lone Eye, my friend. Not to minimize the pain of Volo's poking and prodding, but I promise, you'll be used to the prosthesis in no time. Besides, I find it gives one an air of mystique. No one's more intriguing than a woman with one eye.
Hey, Shadowheart, you think you can help me with this bloodless situation
Let's
I got?
get on with it.
There we go.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Alright, let's leave camp. Get up here. Come on. There's room. Trying to dig her blanket up instead of just getting on the bed where she actually wanted to be.
A scrying eye. Let's not do anything suspicious while it's watching.
Can I have that?
You have already failed me once.
Now we gotta wait for the conversation to start.
You've been caught in the act. So much for the perfect crime.
Hi. Gonna try to do the knockout trick for Minthara so we can get her in Act 2, but I don't know how successful it's gonna be.
You aren't as intimidating as you hoped. You're being attacked.
Let's see. Turn on passive. Right. What do you mean you can't reach the destination?
That won't work.
Oh, shut up, Dream Guardian. Oh,
again.
What are you grumbling at me for?
Come on, can't stay
The
idle.
dog's just behind me grumbling. Can you stab? How about you can use... Just wanted a toy? Smack it. Okay. Let's save. So we don't accidentally kill her. Smack? No. Missed.
Try
Dead.
something else.
Action surge, maybe? Okay. Knocked out, right? Knocked out temporary. Okay, good. Ooh. Passives. We can turn off non-lethal attacks and save. Okay. There we go. Really? You lived with 1 health? Hate when that happens.
Focus.
Walk over here. There we go. Grab. Okay, this crying guy's on. That's... Get over there.
Blood.
Alright, now hopefully she'll show up in Act 2 and we'll have a new party. I'll let her keep all her stuff
Waste a step.
so she can keep her dignity.
What's hiding here?
Doesn't just show up in front of Ketherick naked. Like, I know that's funny, but I don't know, it feels wrong to me. To be fair, she is an evil character, so you know.
Let's see.
Oh. Can't unlock that. It's probably best I don't try to lock it. I'm not the lock. Okay.
Sugon al Shukok, O Taishokek Doors. I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the absolute.
By Vlaakith's blade, a geich.
Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Suga no Shukok.
This is the big boss. Strike him down.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
Another drow true soul. As if there weren't enough of you.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
Move in for the kill. We're just gonna kill him.
Heretic!
No, it said fireball.
Time to strike.
Okay. We're just gonna teleport over to you.
It's alibi.
And smack. And smack. Or miss. That's fine. And do it again with Carla. Oh, nice. Critical hit. Do you have any... Got an arrow of many targets.
Yes.
Oh, damn. That was a critical hit on all of them.
On my way.
Nicely done. Why did I do that? Well, at least they missed.
Let's end this.
Hey, he had a bonus.
This feels good.
Yeah, smack.
I'm ready.
What do I want to do? Spirit Guardian.
On my way.
Excuse you. Why are you grumbling at me again? What do you want? Being an attention hog?
One can't always be a gentleman.
Let's see if I can hit the war drum. That's not what I meant to hit. And there we go. Nice.
Forever dauntless.
Eldritch Blast.
Coming through.
Or do a fireball on all of them. Yeah, let's do that. I think I'm just gonna miss basket. What health do you have? Max. Okay.
On my way.
No, I got your foot.
Victory awaits.
Sorry, I'm having to play with my dog and play the game. Otherwise, rumbles at me. Constant grumble. Where are you? Can I hit you?
I will not know failure. Let's go. Got it.
And use an arrow for you. There we go, he's dead.
Be quick.
Teleport over that. Don't get blinded. Never mind, I can't do that. No. Well, that sucks. We're not going to be able to get through the dark. Yeah. Looks like they're going to be able to call their war drum. Call their war drum. Use their war drum. Or I can just do that. No war drum for you.
On the victor's path.
And that's left. It didn't die like I wanted. But
Light on my feet.
Another parasite. Collect it. It
Where?
might be useful.
That's fine, but where are all the enemies? Ah, all over there. Okay. A good group of them? No, they're not grouped up. Of course they're not grouped up. That would make it too easy.
Blood follows me everywhere.
Confusio.
Maybe now they'll group up. Wait, why am I the only one in the battle? Right. There we go.
Blackets will be done.
Sharp as ever.
Teleporting all over the place.
Trust no one.
A long way to go still.
Well, well, well.
Alright, everyone's over there now.
The witching hour.
Uh, Alright, that's 2 down.
Hungry for the slaughter.
You hit anyone? Bonus attack him. Go and smack him.
Need to act fast.
Where is everyone? Oh. Why did I not see you?
Time to meet your maker.
This is my time.
Down the stairs. And up left. Nope. Path is interrupted. What do you mean not enough movement? Why do you have to go all the way up there? I'll just shatter you. That's fine. No. Oh. At least you hit her. So missed it.
Live forever, pal. This'll help.
Smack. And smack. Wait, are you in the rafters? Yeah, you're in the rafters. Nope, target too far.
Indeed.
What now? Alright, I can hit you from there. There we go. Now we don't have to worry about him.
The dance macabre. Let's go.
No. Arrows. You missed. Why did you miss, Astarion? Nope.
To me.
I mean, at least that's not a surprise that she missed.
No holding back. Finding my way.
Alright.
I've got a long road ahead.
That's all of them did. We can loot everyone.
Open up.
And now we've taken out all of the goblin leaders, so we can rescue Halsa now.
Never wanted the easy path.
What a day. I could really use some shutter.
And loot all the things.
Let's see what this does.
Take that. And that.
That might be worth a look.
Take the barrel. Thank you. Steal that. Steal that. I'm trying to be very careful so I don't attack the fire wine barrels. I actually want to take them this time. Don't take the whole crate. I don't want the crate, just the barrels. Yep, gotta take everything. But also use the barrels for exploding things.
What a day.
Luck.
Should be easy.
Success. 273 gold. Nice.
Can't give up now. Very well.
Yeah, I've already looted you. Oh, there's a potion of healing. Take the brand. Got a bow.
No traps, please.
Eventually, I will sell all of this stuff. Hi, Abdurak. Abdurak.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find is at your disposal.
Okay, I won't steal. Glad you're fine with me murdering everyone, though. But stealing, that's where you draw the line. What's in there? Oh, there's food in there. I like food.
Let's get going.
Let me take the food. Yeah, gotta have some rules. Dearest Elminster, I must be brief. Very brief, yes. As I am under some duress, having become the esteemed guest of a rambunctious host of goblins. I would, of course, rather be under duress than under a feathered duvet, for danger and adversity are the very ink in my well. So this is good news indeed. As you well know, there is no wit quicker and no tongue more silvered than that of your humble friend and scribe, and by regaling my would-be foes with tales of goblin heroics, I have become an indispensable member of their tribe, namely their chronicler and bard. In this guise, I shall live among them a while so that I may observe their peculiar habits and rituals as closely as possible. All of this shall, of course, be documented in my next magnum opus, My Life Among the Conquering Host, to be available to all good bookswellers forthwith. An enticing extract is enclosed with this missive. I implore you to spread the word so that adventurers and curiosity seekers across the Sword Coast and beyond will be aquiver with anticipation of this life-extending and soul-enriching guide. And with that I must depart. I am summoned to sing a ballad of my own composition, and the lady, Yes, I call her a lady, who delivered the summons is rather impatient, not to mention well-armed. Truth be told, I believe she has some, dare I say, deep affection for me. She calls me her pigeon and rarely strays from my side. Perhaps there shall be a chapter in my book regarding goblin marriage rituals. I balk at nothing in my quest for knowledge. Until we meet again, inform the world entire of the diligent research I am undertaking, and ensure word of my upcoming masterwork is on the lips of every innkeep and sellsword from Waterdeep to Baldur. Bolo. Yes, very humble, Bolo. Very humble. Ah, Gribbo. Abdrag's gone now, right? Haha! Abdurrek. I keep wanting to call him Abadark, and I don't know why. I thought Lae'zel was a goblin running at me. I'm so sorry, Lae'zel. I'm sure that's very insulting. I am the wrong person to try and disarm that trap.
No one stopped me yet.
You're talking to Shadowheart, huh?
Look at where the Absolutes love gotten. Dead! Thanks for breaking me out. Gonna find me a new tribe. One that appreciates the old ways.
Have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it. With haste.
You know, I didn't actually mean to go in there, but it's fine. Hey, Karlach leveled up. Guess I should go and loot them. Did I loot them already? I can't even remember.
Something good here, I hope.
Sometimes I just loot on autopilot.
I have something to ask.
I
longing for small spaces, stone walls hugging close, confining. There is a light here, in the tight space beneath the floor. Secret things that shine.
How do I find the secret things that shine? I'd like to find the secret shiny things.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Yep. That's an interesting way to die. His leg is propping him up.
No time to rest. Don't mind if I do.
And more tadpoles. We like tadpoles.
Excellent choice.
It will give you concentrated blast as well. I need more tadpoles.
That way.
Never a dull moment.
Where are you going, Gale?
Slow down. Seems simple enough.
Amulet of Selûne's Chosen. Infernal Iron. Gloves of the Growling Underdog. The wearer gains advantage on melee attack rolls while surrounded by 2 or more foes. Strength saving throws +1. Spring Step Boot. Swift Strides. When the wearer dashes or takes a similar action during combat, they gain momentum for 3 turns. 543 gold.
Yes! Damon can use this to fix me.
Didn't I already fix you? Okay, yeah. Okay, good. I had to make sure. Nope. Stop closing the door. Nope. Okay, good. That is not what I meant to do. Open the back up. I'm invisible now. Yay. What? I hate doors. They're so annoying. Miss? Why would you miss Astarion?
If
It's your turn.
Got it.
Up the ladder. Smack. Jeez. 12 damage.
On the victor's path, making my move.
Did I not give you the bow and arrow? Oh well. Nope. You can't go over there. Ooh. Disadvantage. Yeah.
Got to concentrate. Got to move.
I don't have a bow either. Oh, weird. Okay, up the ladder.
Deep and move.
And there we go. I'm invisible again.
Let's have a look.
Shh. Keep forgetting that I have the cloak that makes you invisible after you kill people. Looks very fancy, but I forget it actually serves the purpose.
I'll take that.
Oop, no.
Lost in thought.
Alright.
What to
Let's
do? I'll give it a shot.
go kill the rest of the goblins, I guess. Then take that tasty dwarf meat. Not what I'm trying to do. I don't know why I keep selecting the mind whip when I'm trying to get fireball. What? I'm gonna move over there, away from the ogre.
Let's have some fun. Feel their anguish. This way.
Really, he has no opportunity attack. I don't know, maybe he doesn't get it because he's drunk. Oh, it's because he's sluggard. Okay, cool.
Can't give up.
Can you hit the ogre? Thank you.
Onward.
Battle favors the fearless.
so difficult with her sometimes.
Today you fool.
Well, he's no longer slug. Or he is. At any rate, he has an opportunity attack now.
Right, Karlak.
That
It's
kind
go
of sucks.
time. Want another?
Yep, guard Gergen.
I don't fancy their chances.
Let's see. We've got the bugbear and the goblin there. There's some goblins there. Most of them are already dead. So. Yeah, dead Gergen. Aww. All of them were critical hits, and you left them with 1 health.
Time to strike. Taste my fury.
Attack.
No time to waste.
What? I mean, not enough movement. It's a move to shoot him. Nope, can't jump. You can Misty Step. A little bit overkill for 1 health, but that's fine. It cut out. The only thing you could hear him say was just ball bag. Excuse me? Why did you just heal? Lame. How are you still alive?
Time to kill. This will do nicely.
Because left.
Need to stay focused. Have to keep going.
Inflict wound? Yeah, that's a lot. Gotta be closer for that. I wanna do guiding bolt, but she'll probably miss. You actually killed an enemy with guiding bolt after all those misses.
Finding my way.
Will.
Defender of the people.
There we go. Do a short rest so you can get your warlock spells back. Before we go and kill the rest of them. Can I have the roasted? Yeah, give me that dwarf.
Cursed.
Aha!
Light on my feet.
What a day. I could really use some shine.
quickly.
It hit you. Nice.
Can't afford to let
He was actually at full health.
On the move.
Here, we'll just play. Karlak, Lae'zel, and Will. Or not, because everyone's out of sight. Why are you blind? Why can you see nothing? Okay, bless yourself. And nope. Here, nope. You can only bless yourself. Here, firebolt. Can't hit him. You're out of sight. Invoke duplicity. Not enough space. Ah, Shadowheart, you can't do anything. Come on.
2 steps at a time.
And you, oh yeah, you're already dead. Okay, guess Will can't really do anything either.
I will ascend. Make way.
Can you jump over them? No? You missed? And you missed. Wow. We're not doing well on this round.
It shall be done.
Maybe Gale can shoot through you. Yep.
Now this is my happy place.
Come on. Oh. Okay. You at least hit once. Set this up really badly. You move over here.
Let's have some courage.
There we go, finally.
At the ready.
Pretty sure that guy pushed off a cliff, so I don't have to worry about him. Yep.
So, we buried the hatchet, Lae'zel.
No. Why would I bury a weapon? Is it broken?
It's a metaphor.
I do not know your metaphor. But if you need help digging, I will find a shovel.
It's my favorite banter.
of holding.
Got a shield, daggers. Can I play the music box? Didn't mean to tag that. Did I accidentally sell him my supply sack? What? I can't sell it because it's too heavy. I mean, can't pick it up because it's too heavy. Let's just send all of that to camp. Can't believe I gave all of my supplies away. Does explain why it was so barren at camp.
It's always a pleasure to see you sauntering over.
Yes, yes.
I was just wondering when you'd invite me back for a bite.
Leave. I didn't mean to talk to you. I was just trying to loot. Pork belly. Pork belly. Give me the dwarf. Nice to know she can get her cravings satisfied. She was craving dwarf meat earlier at the tiefling camp. So. Whole chickens.
What's inside?
Oh, potato. No, 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 stop it. Okay. Ooh, a flute. Okay.
I've been watching you fight, Shieldheart. Your skills are improving.
Push all the boards away.
My skills were just fine to begin with. You can save the compliments.
I don't pay compliments. I make observations.
Is that all the dwarf meat? No. The dwarf ribs. Oh no, that says one. Okay. 1. I once met a wizard in Tamer who went and corrected me grammar. He said I can't cast no spell till I enunciate well, so I beat him to death with a hammer. 2. What we got here, boys? Ha, book of poems, he says. Privy roll, more like. 3. You know how poems make you feel stuff? Well, this one time I was dreaming about this ogre, right? And he was huge, ran straight at me, and I gave him the biggest kick to the nagers. Woke up smiling, I did. Is that a poem or no? I don't read it. Oh, like a fear. You didn't pick up the mug of beer. Shame on you. Mug of beer. Oh wait, is this poisoned beer? I guess not. I think it went into my supply sack, so hopefully I don't poison my own party. I think that's all. I should probably go and get Halson before I forget, because I've already forgotten him once. The son of Seluna fell here in the dark below, and we sealed his grave in her holy glow. May the full moon never touch the stars once more, may darkness never conquer the moon maiden's door. A note is scrawled in the margin. Found the door under the temple, think the moon's turn, but which way? A cluster of stars and lunar phases are sketched beneath. Heard everyone fall dead again. Yeah, those you can see them dying one by one. This is the wrong way. Why do I have the map marker here? Oh, okay, yeah. Wants to go down into Reese's gut room.
Don't linger.
You missed!
I won't give in.
You had a critical miss. Jeez.
This is gonna feel good. In position.
At least you hit.
Victory awaits. My path be true. Let's finish this. Heading there.
Nicely done, Shadowheart. Get you out of the way, though.
What fools these mortals be.
Still breathing, despite everything. Open up.
Guess I should also level them up before we go in.
Let's move.
Oh! Finally get some necromancy spells. Just when I'm about to, multi-class. I think I'm gonna go Bard. Obviously, we gotta get Vicious Mockery if we're gonna be a Bard. And Thunderclap, 2 to 12 damage, 2d6 thunder damage. Unleash the shuddering ferocity of a thunderhead upon nearby foes. So, Healing Word, Dissonant Whispers, 3d6 psychic damage, frighten a creature, they'll have disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls, and they cannot move. And Heroism, make yourself or a target immune to frightened and gain 5 temporary hit points each turn. And we'll give her command. Here, have a hand. Gale's turn. Don't let him just be straight wizard. Lightning Bolt. 8d6 lightning damage. Call forth a blast of lightning that hits all creatures in the line of eruption. And Sleep Storm. Call forth a storm that disrupts the concentration of spellcasters, douses fires, and creates an ice surface. You already have Warcaster and Spell Sniper, so we'll give you alert too that you can't be surprised. Why are you T-posing, Lacel? There we go. And I think I'm gonna make you a war cleric. Yeah, war domain. Fortified by holy zeal, you brandish an arsenal of sacramental savagery to use against those you deem unrighteous. Resistance, guidance, and sacred flame. Instead of guidance, we'll give you thaumaturgy. Gain advantage on intimidation and performance checks. Inflict wounds. I guess inflict wounds and guidance bolt. That's fine. Guiding bolt, not guidance bolt. Don't exactly know what I want to multi-class will into, so right now we're just gonna stick with Warlock. Hunger of Hadar. 2d6 cold damage plus 2d6 acid. Creatures within this black sphere are blinded and take damage at the end of their turn and the start of their turn. Creatures starting their turn in the area take 2 to 12 cold damage. Creatures ending their turn in the area possibly take 2 to 12 acid damage. Teleport yourself and possibly an ally to an unoccupied space, causing a thunderous boom within 10 feet of the space you left. 3 to 30 damage. Nice. You have defensive duelist and spell sniper, so work it. Starian's also going to be a multi-class bard. So it also seems fitting for him. Charm person, command, and fairy fire, and heroism. Fairy fire. All targets within the light turn visible and attack rolls against them have advantage. Shadowheart's turn. We're gonna multi-class in a ranger for her. Urban Tracker. Yeah, we'll give her Wasteland Wonder so she can get resistance to poison. Animal aspect. Right. Resistance to falling damage. Advantage on saving throws against being knocked prone. Gain advantage on perception checks. Give yourself and nearby allies extra movement speed. That's not bad. If you're poisoned, frightened, or charmed at the start of your turn, you have a 50% of chance to begin raging without spending a rage chart. I think we can give her that one. Heavily armored. Yeah. Actor, alert, charger. I think I'm gonna give her durable, increase her constitution, and allow her to gain full hit points whenever she takes a short rest. So, yeah, durable.
Time to press ahead.
Wait. I already saved house? I didn't, did I? I'm confused now. What have I done? You might still be in that shape. Show on map. Okay, so I have not saved Halson. Where is Halson? The children are dead, so I guess he killed the children. I didn't do that.
No traps, please.
Where are you going? Why did you go there? There's more here. Halson, are you in here? Oh. I am very confused. Didn't mean to talk to Will.
Well met.
Did it glitch? Well, not glitch, but did something change because I accidentally left after killing the leaders? I don't see his body anywhere, so he's not dead. At least not dead in here. Ooh, potato. No, not what I meant.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Suspicious meat? I can eat the suspicious meat. It healed me. Okay, maybe he just went to the grove? That's so weird. I've never
Here goes nothing.
missed Halson before. Emerald Grove environment. Gosh.
Goblins are such vile little parasites.
Given your own nature, are you really the one to judge?
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated.
Definitely,
We
you're
might
missing.
escape this place yet. And I hear you are the one to thank. I'm grateful. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it. It's not enough, but it's all we have.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind.
Okay, good.
He
He did return.
returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave. But perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
We'll see you there. Yay! Party at camp. Walk. Oh, the...
Ah, you're addressing me, a humble ox. How quaint.
Did you come from Elturel with the others?
I suppose I did. Yes. I had quite a life in Elturel. Chewing cud, pulling carts, etc.
Haven't you ever met anyone who could speak to Oxen?
A druid or two, I suppose. But the novelty remains fresh.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
An error, most grave master. I beg your grace.
Grace is bestowed by nature, not me. You will stay as a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, the natural order of things. It is up to you to prove the lessons have been learned once more.
So as you say. And so it is done, master.
The fire of ambition is in her very blood, and cruel blood is a life companion.
There is naught a clear and meditative mind cannot overcome. After we stray, we return to the fold, having learnt to do better. And in the fold, Korga is needed. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The grove stands. Nature prevails. I owe you my thanks. And an introduction. I am Halsin, first druid of the Emerald Grove. And I sense you have a problem you seek my help with.
Yes, I have a mind flayer parasite inside my head. I want your help removing it.
It's true. I can feel it right now. Oh, Oak Father preserve you, child. But something's different. You're aware of the monster inside you. You don't bow to the Absolute like the true souls do. How is this possible?
I escaped from the Lithid ship after being infected. Maybe the process was interrupted.
Perhaps. But I wouldn't want to place all my faith in blind luck. Someone is using very powerful magic to modify these tadpoles. They're using them to exert control over the infected. I'm sorry to say, I can't undo that magic. I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. At the Goblin camp, I hoped to find a way to remove the tadpoles. I failed, but I did find the next best thing. I found out where they come from. I will do what I can to help you. Let us speak tomorrow. You and I both have matters to see to first. As for what you've done for the Grove, speak to Wrath. He will see to your reward.
What happens next?
The journey to Moonrise Towers, and all the dangers that entails. But that's tomorrow's problem. Take some time for yourself tonight. Rest, celebrate. Come morning, I'll be by your side.
I saw strength in the shadows. May Sylvanas forgive me.
At least you recognize your mistake. This is a beginning. A small...
I think something went a little fucky there. Let me save and reload. See if that fixes. Okay, good.
Moving ahead. Here we go. Amicus anima. What's up for discussion? The wolf focuses on you, calmed in your presence.
You done it. You brought Halcyon back. Thank you. No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanas bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
Think nothing of it. I'm glad Halcyon is safe.
As am I. The Grove will be whole again. Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
That way? this way. The latest. Fine. So, wolf, eagle, bear, elk. That should open, right? Down we go. Harpers, most well known of the Sword Coast cabals, perhaps, but certainly not benign in its shrouded doings. My sources claim that those belong back more power, but if that is so, why do they not expose the revelation of their inquiry? This is going on in might. Yep. Yeah, I noticed. Is it getting any better? Not better at all. Test, test, test. Okay, that's a little better. Oop. Harper's, the most well known of the Sword Coast cabals, perhaps, but certainly not benign in its shrouded doings. My sources claim that those belonging to this mysterious faction abhor power, but if that is so, why do they not expose the revelations of their inquiries for the public good? Why indeed? Because knowledge is power, and the Harpers intend to keep both for themselves. Shadow Druids, weigh the life of a man against that of a sapling oak. Which do you value more highly? Ask a Shadow Druid the selfsame question, and be shocked by their answer. This dangerous group utterly disregards intelligent life in favor of the life of plants and insects. Their perversion of the natural order leads them to plan and execute plots so dastardly that the mere description of one would leave you glancing sideways at your begonias. The Order of Clerd, the least known and accordingly most dangerous of the secret societies I have researched, is the Order of Clerd. My sources tell me this shadowy conspiracy of murderers, mutilators, and tyrants regularly meet to plan the demise of any number of innocent citizens of our fair land. What's more, they like it. Dark Justiciars, I shudder even to inscribe their name upon the purity of this page. I shall leave it at this: they worship Shar. The Emerald Enclave won't send help, even if I asked. This land is wounded and the rot is deep, but it's deep everywhere. I can't wait for help to come, but perhaps I need not face the darkness alone. Okay, let's just travel back to the Emerald Grove environment so I don't have to walk all the way up there. And let's go to camp and have a party.
You're drunk.
Toddlers are easier to...
Beautiful night, don't you think? Nothing like a brush with destruction to make one appreciate the majesty of the celestial canvas. It's a view I would once have shared with my companion, though definitely unaccompanied by such revelry. She preferred it when we were alone, curled up before a crackling hearth with some ancient, esoteric tome between us. Ink glinting in the firelight.
Are you talking about your cat?
By a Garon's lost nose! No! Tara is not any cat. She's a Tressum. And given your confusion, I'm guessing you've never met one. They're brilliant creatures. Fine company for any self-respecting wizard. She'd be most impressed by our efforts saving these tieflings. Proud, even. And I've given her little to be proud of recently. After I was afflicted with my condition, and locked myself in my tower for an entire year. I was inconsolable, wallowing in my self-inflicted tragedy. I'd given up on myself. But Tara never did. It was her encouragement, her research that led me to my treatment. Once we knew that magically infused items were the key, she went out to find them for me. She saved my life. After so long being cared for by someone else, it feels good to have repaid the favor. Not directly to Tara, but to these poor tieflings. I'm sure she would approve.
That was rather sweet. She must be very smart to have done all that.
Smart does her a disservice. She's a fine wizard in her own right, though somewhat held back by her lack of opposable thumbs. You remind me of her somewhat. An expression you both share. When she gives in to her more feline qualities. A mouse trapped beneath her paw. Wish she were here for me to make a formal introduction.
The
But I've
eyebrow
never
raise.
asked her to undertake such a journey. She's safer at home. Besides, she was always telling me I needed to spread my wings, so to speak. Find mortal friends instead of hanging onto Mistra's coattails. So that's what I'm doing. I hope.
Bad luck on that front. I'm actually a nymph in disguise.
Very funny. But as we all know, nymphs are sticklers when it comes to their bathing routines. You, my friend, haven't been near a fresh spring in a 10-day or more. Not that I don't appreciate your... musk? Actually rather like it. Well, this seems as good a time as any for me to stop babbling on.
Actually, I was thinking we'd be wonderful together. Eh?
Are you saying... You know what? I think I've clearly had far too much wine. And you've had nowhere near enough. I think this is a conversation best held back on. For now. With my condition as volatile as it is, I fear any undue... excitement may tip it over the edge. So to speak. Go! Indulge in the frivolities. They're good for the heart. And mine will be all the lighter to see you enjoying yourself.
Turned down by Gale.
Yeah, hells. I was hoping you wouldn't notice I was gone.
Of course I noticed. It's no party without you.
Really? I'm honored. In truth, I don't feel in a festive mood, and I didn't want to cast a grey cloud over the night. I'm a devil. I love the people from the Grove, but I unsettle them deep down, as I seem to unsettle everyone nowadays. You don't want a devil at your party. Horns this sharp will pop the balloons, you see, and the guests won't take kindly to scars quite so monstrous.
Okay. Will, this is a party with a bunch of tieflings. They all have horns and ridges. Don't unsettle me, you know that.
If only half the world had half the heart you do. But, off with you. This is your day. Have a dance. Enjoy the music.
I wish you were there, but I'll respect your need for peace.
Sometime alone beneath the stars, and I'll be back to my old self. Promise. Still,
the tiefling
it's
party.
A night to remember. You've made sure of that.
Aww. The tiefling party doesn't result in any murder, right? There's not going to be an Alfira repeat. Hi, are you okay? Oh, it's a big jump.
Spins along, as it should. Have you need of my services?
Poor puppy.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
You should join them. Have a pint or two.
Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable.
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
Aww.
Patience? Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland?
Hush you. And behold!
Clap.
Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
I like these people. They're joyful. It's contagious.
Aw. Where's the owl bear? Oh. Oh, okay, Mole is there. I just couldn't see her. Owl bear? Am I just blind? That is a big possibility. Hmm. Oh well.
At least things have stayed interesting.
So ferocious. That's what I keep saying.
Yeah, it was missing in our game too. Okay.
You won't have to worry about us anymore. I'll fight anything we meet on the road. Anything.
That's the spirit.
Watch out, Baldur's Gate. Chell's coming for you.
Hi, look, Krista.
Hope you're enjoying the night, hero. I certainly am. Cheers to many more like this.
In the last game I played by myself, it was there. I found it. It doesn't like the tieflings.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Nyogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet they could not match your nerve today. It was enough to drive me to madness. I smell their blood on you still. I smell your moisture. A glorious reward for a glorious battle. Go on, have your fun. And do not wipe away a single bead of sweat. It's intoxicating.
There's a lot of focus on smell today. It's a little weird.
Here's my little treat with their cheeks all flushed. You will come to my bed tonight, won't you?
A little treat. You can do better than that.
Oh, I certainly can. It would be my pleasure. How about this one? All these accolades from the tieflings are nothing compared to the sound of my name, cried from your lips.
That the best you can do?
Let me give it another go. Every part of your perfect body whispers temptation. It's as if the gods made you just to ruin me.
You're sweet. And sillier than I thought.
I can go all night with the flattery. But is that really all you want? How about if I said these little words? Everyone's favorite. I love you.
You look so sad. Having fun, are you?
I am. It's hard not to with you. Now, as much as I relish standing around and saying all my favorite lines at you, I'd much rather we got to experience each other's full portfolio of talents once again.
I'll come find you after everyone is asleep.
I'll be waiting.
It's so weird not having music at the party.
I can't afford to lose any more.
Try not to get too close, Hal.
Yes. Remember what happened last time?
I was 8, and you
Oh, hi.
Would you look at this place? All these people happy because of us. It's nice to be somewhere where good is still possible. Speaking of possibilities, what's this I've been hearing about you and Astarion? Don't get me wrong. I'd ride him to the Feywild and back if I had the chance, but I wouldn't let my guard down around him. Good to see the
Hi.
two of you getting along anyway. At least one of us is getting a little action.
Are you enjoying yourself?
Fuck yes! I'm celebrating my freedom, and our friendship, and these folks' bright future besides.
Love Karlach
All I
so
need
much.
now is a fire-retardant lover to get lost in till sunrise.
Do you have parties like this in Avernus?
Not so much. You spend the whole time avoiding swords and schemes. Plus, people just get nastier as the night
Oh, you
wears
did?
on. I tried to make
Yay.
friends at first.
Did you enjoy
Learned
it?
my lesson fast. Better to keep to yourself in hell.
No. You hit the space bar? No, you accidentally skipped. Did you throw water on her? Oh, you didn't save either. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's okay, her romance kiss is perfect, and you can experience that whenever you want. If I say that, you're gonna turn me down, so I'm not even gonna open myself up to that. Enjoy yourself.
You too, soldier. Enjoy yourself tonight. You've earned it.
I'm not fully. What are you? What do you mean I'm not fooling anyone? This is my camp.
Everyone seems to be in high spirits. Strange. You know who I never thought I'd find myself caring for?
Refugees.
Exactly right.
Oh.
Never gave them much thought. Certainly not that bunch in the grove.
I mean,
Yet we came
kinda.
through for them. We saved their lives. Odd.
Are you worried Shar won't approve?
Something like that. I was taught to reject anything that distracted from Shah. But there'll be time for penance later.
Stop telling me I'm not fooling anyone. Okay, this is my camp. Can do what I want.
You have no idea how good it feels to see these people smiling. The singing we could probably do without, but even so, thank you.
Go on now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
I thought you might care to have a drink with me.
In truth, I rarely imbibe. The stuff goes right to my head. Before you know it, I'd be breaking into song or declaring love to the first person I laid eyes on.
I fail to see the problem.
Then you have never heard me singing, which makes you very fortunate.
Perhaps there's something else you'd rather do then.
I'm sure there are. You strike me as extremely resourceful. But there are many grateful people here who want to spend time with you. I must not keep you all to myself, as enjoyable as that may be. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Hi, Mole.
No more. I can't afford to lose any more.
Oh.
Hey, you! Can you keep a secret?
Yeah?
Just between you and me, I nicked some wine. When the barrel's tapped out, I'll be there to save the night. For a price, of course.
Love Mole. This is the first game I've played where Mole does not like me. And that makes me very sad. If you do not stop.
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
I need to dance! No. No, I need to lie down.
I think I've talked to everyone now.
Your actions have drawn the ire of someone nearby. A fight is inevitable.
I had to. He wouldn't stop. I'm not gonna keep it though. I don't want everyone to be mad at me. Just wanted that little bit of satisfaction.
How much further can I go?
Alright, bedtime. We've got beer, milk, delicious. Sweet potatoes, red apples, potatoes, Chulton fire swill, Ithbank wine, more beer, carrots, a butter bun. Not bad.
The buzz of celebration quiets to a soothing hum as you approach your bunk. You've picked up a few pleasant memories on your journey amongst your struggles.
I've already been with Astarion and Lae'zel, so either way, it's gonna be a black screen. So I think I'll go with 2.
Or perhaps you will be the one taking him.
I hoped you would come. I have missed you. And now you're all mine. And I'm all yours.
Wait a minute.
Until morning, at least. Let's see where the night takes us.
I thought I selected the one about Gale. Did I accidentally choose Astarion? Or am I with Astarion thinking about Gale?
I trust you enjoyed your evening. After all your efforts, it was well deserved.
That's a little
It may be some
rude.
time before you're afforded another such night. There is much to be done, and I promised I would help you however I could. I'm certain a cure for you can be found at Moonrise Towers, but it's complicated.
Why are you all whining?
The journey specifically, it's extremely perilous, though it seems you're well accustomed to navigating danger.
I suppose it was too much to hope we were going to be cured here and now. To Moonrise, then.
What's so dangerous about it?
To get to the towers, you'll need to pass through a terrible
Right.
place. A cursed place. This curse shrouds everything in shadow. You will not find life, light, or anything natural there. Any who linger are twisted by the curse. They become shadow beings, tormented, dangerous souls.
Sounds like I have no choice. I need to find a way through.
You're half right. You have to get to Moonrise, but you still have a choice of how to get there. You could go overland, along the Risen Road or through the mountains. Easier at first, but you'll run into the Shadow Curse eventually. You could also go under. There is a tunnel somewhere in the ruined Temple of Selûne. It leads to Moonrise Towers through the Underdark. Long ago, a man called Ketheric Thorm built a secret stronghold deep down there, before rallying a whole army of Dark Justiciars, Shah worshippers.
Dark Justiciars. I must see for myself.
Aradin and his lot were looking for a way down there. They were promised riches if they retrieved a relic called the Night Song. But I think there's more. From this stronghold, Ketheric's forces could access both the Temple of Selûne and Moonrise Towers. But he was defeated before he could launch an attack. If you can find this place, I'll wager it will reveal a more direct path to Moonrise Towers. And maybe even bypass the worst of the Shadow Curse.
The Underdark's my home. Better to take that route than risk this curse.
Anything is preferable to risking the Shadow Curse. I would like to join your camp, if you'll allow me. I can offer my skills, my counsel. I've long sought to return to Moonrise Towers. It seems our fates have aligned.
What about the Grove?
I've chosen a successor as first druid, Francesca of the High Forest. A bird's already been dispatched to summon her.
Didn't Nettie take over?
I need her to stay focused on her training. The Grove will need a skilled healer in my absence. The Grove needs to move beyond the mistakes of the past. What it needs is an unknown quantity. An outsider who can enforce the Oakfather's teachings without bias. This is why I chose Francesca. She will restore simplicity and purity to the Grove in my absence.
Sounds like the Grove will be in good hands then. We should get going.
Indeed. We've quite the journey ahead of us. I advise you start in the Temple of Selûne. If you find the Dark Justiciar's hidden entrance, it could lead you all the way to Moonrise. One of the adventurers had a clue to help find it, a dwarf called Brian. It might still be found on his corpse, wherever the goblins left it.
remember that. Okay, so yeah, I slept with Astarion thinking about Gale. That's not great for the trauma. Rude.
Always at your side.
Yes, darling.
You can feed on me
Then
tonight.
I'll see your delicious self tonight. Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
Tell me, what can I do for you?
Nothing new from the Urge. Hi, Moodles. Thanks for joining. Playthrough's going well. We've done the... We've just finished the Tiefling party. So we've defeated the goblins and Howson saved himself.
What's in here?
It does. I'd already done Lae'zel's and Astarion's romance scenes before the Tiefling party, so I didn't get any fun cutscenes this time. And we were definitely missing Alfira. Yes, you can get their cutscenes before the party. I generally do. I don't know if that's because I leave the Tiefling party for pretty late in Act 1, or... I don't know. I do go to camp pretty regularly, so I get a lot of their dialogue scenes out of the way, and maybe that's why I trigger it so early. I think so. I don't know what I want to do. Who is Brian? I saved the druid that was in the caverns. But I don't know who Brian is. He was one of the adventurers? A dwarf called Brian. So, would that be in front of the blighted village? Okay. Thank you, because I was really confused. That one lone little goblin. The sole survivor. Just wandering around. I already looted them. There's no dwarf there. He didn't even bother running, so then he'd be in the goblin camp. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Are you a dwarf? You are not a dwarf. You are also not a dwarf. Oh no! Have I been eating Brian? Oh no! I've been eating Brian! Well, at least we have a name to put to the meat. I mean, fair. Oh, poor Brian. Poor, delicious Brian. Guess I'll have to say thanks every time I eat the dwarf meat.
Yep. Bet I can crack that open.
I have a key. Why am I trying?
You sought a fight, and now you have one.
Oh, I should make sure they have all of their spell slots.
At worst.
I thought Gale just yelled out TikTok.
Let's turn someone inside
That was
out.
weird.
How flaccid is my foolish foe?
Wait, what? It vexes me to know of you, but what he yelled out was something about flaccid. Those were not the same things.
No choice but to keep going.
Mine's.
Battle favors the fearless.
No, that hurt everyone around me.
Two steps at a time.
No, I think one step is just fine, Will. How flaccid is my foolish foe? That's what he said? Still not what it said he said. But thank you.
My faith will protect me. On I go. Fall, damn you.
Missed. Well, we tried. Karlak leaping across the battlefield.
Let's have a look.
Scroll of burning hands.
Something over there.
Patch? Pouch? Not patch, pouch. Basic poison.
Breathe deep and move. Anything of use?
Should probably actually loot her. Or supply pack. Zeluna guides us through the night. She is the moon, the stars her tears. Her sister tries to douse her lights, but she protects us from our fears. Shar will take your sorrow from you, but beware, her night is dark. She'll hide your pain and secrets too, and all your joy and all your spark. Sylvanas, god of all that's wild, of nature's danger and its charm. His glory's not to be defiled, or you yourself will come to harm. Most of the pages in this aged journal have been hastily torn out, perhaps for kindling. Thus the interlocking circles will bring the full moons to match the stars, while casting darkness where it belongs at the bottom. That chasm to the Underdark will stay sealed. I confess the design is not foolproof to outsiders, but I had to sacrifice complexity for material resilience. I've always wondered why Selûne took me from the Hall of Wonders to serve at this temple as a priestess. Perhaps this was the reason. Read that. Though the book is mildewed and covered with what seems to be imprints of animal guts, you get what you need off a goblin with blue pants. Brian is officially missing. Oh, so I'm not eating Brian? I'm gonna assume I'm eating Brian. Okay, so I'm probably eating Brian if there is no corpse to be found. Though the book is mildewed and covered with what seem to be imprints of animal guts, one recipe in particular is still legible. There is joy in helping others that I never knew. While I myself have never had any talent for manipulating the weave directly, I cannot get the look of wonder on Nikros's face out of my head, that look he had when he imbued this potion. It fills my body with a soothing electricity I had thought impossible. Recipe for 1 elixir of arcane cultivation. Extracts needed. Vitriol of weave moss, sublimate of belladonna. In small doses, add the sublimate to the weave moss vitriol, being careful to mix thoroughly until both extracts are seamlessly combined. Shutter on a low fire or leave in the sun until the arcane energy becomes tangible. Thanks for looking that up for me, Clara.
All right, what now?
I figured that was the main reason that you looked it up, was because it got you curious. An excerpt from The True and Impossible Adventures of Tenebrook Tomorrow, a pulp serial following the real-life exploits of interplanar ship's captain. The real Captain Morrow is known never to have left her native Waterdeep, and emerges from her room at the yawning portal only to exchange scrawled manuscripts for fresh meals and ink. His red dragon thus dispatched, the knight had no choice but to leap from my ship, crashing to the new bride's deck, even as his mount was swallowed up by the eerie gloom of the astral plane's shifting tides. Faithful Norls was upon him instantaneous, clawing and biting, alas, in vain. Astral projection thwarts even a fury of a tabaxi cabin boy, and the treacherous Githyanki only laughed as Norl's formless blows passed harmlessly through him. The knight's silver sword came about in an arc that missed Norl's entirely, but neatly clipped the spiritual cord, anchoring the tabaxi's stalwart soul to the plane. I mourned as my faithful feline companion faded from existence, but did not hesitate. The Githyanki only smirked lazily at my charge, anticipating the futile efforts of another bound by the laws of this plane. But that is not, and has never been, Captain Tenebrook's morrow. Unlike poor Norls, I had entered this plane in my fully fleshed form. a fact I had demonstrated by thumping the warrior solidly between the legs. He tumbled over the new bride's rail and down into the mists, even as a fresh horde of dragons rose from the distant, dead citadel of the Tundra. Read. This book is comprised of several chapters, one for each cited source. It claims to contain first-hand transcriptions of the oral histories of several storytellers throughout the realm. Chapter 25, Cornelius and Tomelius Worthywart. Halflings encountered on the Golden Road south of Innerlith. I met the brothers, or rather they found me, in the lower pass through the Fire-Sheer Mountains. They had encountered a trail of golden discs along the path, and had resolved together to return them to whatever fool had more coin than common sense. It was our mutual embarrassment, then, that I removed my cloak to reveal my patchwork yellow hide. It was molting season, I explained, and a traveller on the road had not the luxury to shed their scales in private, as would be proper. I suspect they knew too little of Dragonborn to appropriately be disgusted, and instead invited me to sup with them. Over a roadside fire, I learned of the purpose behind their journey. Lurin? Lurin? My lad, our ancestral home. It was lost during the spell plague. Tomelius. Weren't nothing lost, Con. It's not Nan's lucky Nashers, is it? It sank. Wasn't I there when the blue fire took it? Sure, what do you remember? You were knee-high to a gnome. I remember you crying. Maybe it was you that sunk the place. Going back to finish the job? Watch that lip lest I fatten it. Only a fool speaks ill of his homeland. Their brows were bristling dangerous, and so I diverted hostilities by speaking of my own people's ancestral home, the blighted world of Abir, and the 1,000-year tyranny of dragons we lived under until the blue fire of the spell plague brought us to this world. Right. Another potato? Binge fluff. Publisher's note claims. Ooh. Dogs bumping into me. Hello. The publisher's note claims this volume promotes magical theory too radical for the mainstream. This excerpt is attributed to High Artificer Thorabren of Baldur's Gate. I suppose they seek to silence me, believing that an artificer of the High House would not stoop to publish in any volume outside of the great Gondian journals they so diligently guard. But they forget I am not so grand. Before I lent my name and my knowledge to the High House of Wonders and all the marvels therein, I was not but a lazy farm girl who liked to look up. And that was how I first saw them, the slow and serene earth motes, entire mountains migrating through the sky above. It was later I learned of their origins, of the ancient Netherese empire that fashioned them, of the residual magic so potent it sustained them still. The wizards of Netheril carved marvels out of the mundane, lifted the earth aloft for industry, for sport. It was later still, after I learned my place at the High House, that I learned of the long shadow Netheril cast along the evolution of our craft. That their great flying cities fell in folly and flames does not diminish the wonders they wrought, and this stubborn aversion to studying them, to learning what they learned, is a very antithesis of Gon's teachings. Yes, many of the catastrophes inflicting upon those centuries were fruit born of meddling with Netherese seed, Yes, their shining bastion fell into shadow, their lore twisted to Shar's dark and destructive designs. And yes, I say again, whether the High House will sanction it or no, to study the very flame of creation is worth it, even should the fires consume us. Missives of Candlekeep. A select collection of the most notable letters sent from Candlekeep. Many are dry reports of celestial movements or incomprehensible detail of arcane rituals. However, this letter catches your eye. To the sage Elminster, over the past year I've delivered many of your letters to Master Gorian, so I wanted to be the one to deliver this sad news. Alas, he is with us no more. Gorian and his ward left Candlekeep soon after your last letter to him arrived. They departed in the middle of the night, but were waylaid shortly after on the road to Bergost. The gate warden tells me that Gorian saw to it that several of his attackers joined him in the next world before he was struck down. I hope this brings you the same grim comfort it brings me. Of his ward there was no sign. In some better news, I received your letter to the library, and was able to find much of the material you requested. It has been carefully secured, and will travel with this letter. Yours in honor, Tristan P. Shale, librarian at Candlekeep. P.S. I hope you'll forgive me, but might I ask, why do you need so much information about ball spawn? What exactly are you working on? The Illustrated Adventures of Baldur. This book is packed full of tales of adventure. My mic is cutting out again a little bit. Test, 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 test. Alright, we're good. This book is packed full of tales of adventure. The monsters are ferocious, the men are muscled, and the women are buxom, and the clothing is easily torn. Something is cleft in twain on every page, although you do find a passage that's a little less bloody. The woman's eyes were dusky, filled with mystery and promise. Baldurin was intrigued. Anything? He asked. Anything, she said. Just name it and it can be yours. And what do you want in return? Oh, just a small thing, she smiled. Baldurin laughed. Nothing about him was small. I want your soul, Baldurin, she sighed. Give me your spirit, and whatever you desire shall be yours. Baldurin considered this for a moment. Very well. I want a turnip. She hesitated. Your soul in exchange for a turnip? A nice turnip, nodded Baldurin. Very well. Dark smoke swirled around the woman, whose skin was turning red. Then you shall. The next couple of pages have been torn out. When the story resumes, the woman, now fully revealed as a devil, is kneeling at Baldurin's feet. Curse you, Baldurin, I am bound to you, yours to call upon when you need me, and your soul is your own once more. Let that be a lesson to you. Never underestimate the power of a turnip. I would like to know what happened there. What did he do with the turnip? Okay. Alright, now we can go through here. Scroll of Aid. Don't know if we'll need it, but...
That's curious.
Why are you guys...
Someone there?
Why are you in your camp clothes? And now you can put on that hat since you're a bard. Where's my die?
No one stopped me yet.
Send that to Astarion.
Keep a blade close.
Right? They found a secret and all I said was, why aren't you wearing what I told you to? I mean, that's generally how how it goes for me. Thanks for the secret, but I told you to wear the pretty thing.
A hero at heart.
And Lizzo.
Eager for battle.
There we go. That everyone? There we go.
Never a dull moment.
We're good.
On my way.
Alright, before I do the puzzle, we have a camp event. I'm gonna go do that real quick.
Here we go.
Oh, Astarion wants to talk again. Yes, always napping.
A line with a fork and 1, 2, 3 dots. Bloody infernal. How was anyone meant to read this garbage?
Want me to take a look?
What are you doing?
Sorry, I'll leave you alone. I liked my tiefling's response better. She's just straight up snooping. What are you doing?
Wait, I'm sorry. You caught me by surprise, that's all. I've been tracing the scars on my back with my fingers, trying to read them by touch. But I can't. They may as well be written in Rashini.
Let me take a look.
This isn't your problem, you know.
I know, now shut up and turn around.
Fine.
The jagged script is definitely infernal, the language of the hells, but you can't make out its meaning.
And? What can you see?
I'm not sure. Hold still, I'll draw it for you.
What in the hells? What did he do to me?
What does it say?
I have absolutely no idea. But it's no poem. 2 centuries carrying this. And I can finally see it.
Someone out there will be able to read it, I'm sure.
I'm sure. But what will it say? Thank you, by the way. This is... well, it's something.
Don't mention it.
Given the subject matter, I probably won't.
Alright, off to bed. Full rest. Yeah. Where's Lisa? Oh, there's an actual scene. Okay.
I promised I'd be back. Don't worry. I have things under control. For now. I see you've been using the powers the tadpole gives you. Good. But things haven't gone as you expected. You hoped a druid as powerful as Halsin might be able to remove your tadpole. But he couldn't. You're desperate to be rid of it. Understandable. But you're looking for solutions in the wrong places.
I've been offered a greater power by my butler? It's been so long since I saw my butler, I don't even know what he offered me.
Ambition is good. You are resourceful and will gather many allies to aid your strength. Use them how you will. But whatever you do, a word of advice. Do not listen to that false butler. He knows nothing of what the tadpole is capable of. Your parasite is unusual. It is wrapped in magic that prevents its removal. Until the source of the tadpole's magic is destroyed, any attempt to remove it will kill you. You were lucky that Halsin knew this. His instincts are right. The parasites are merely a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
What is this sickness?
The absolute sames are not yet clear to me, but its progress towards domination is clear. These parasites are more than illithid spawn. They are vessels for control. The infected hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god. That is how the cult of the Absolute is spreading. The highest of their rank, the True Souls, carry a tadpole just like yours. It is how they receive their orders. It is what makes them obey. When the order to transform is given, it will not be a matter of days. They will be mind flayers in an instant. Were it not for my protection, so would you.
My mind tells me to do foul things. Are you sure your protection is working?
I protect you from becoming a mind flayer. I cannot protect you from yourself. But I know what it is like to be burdened by forces outside of your control. We are alike, you and I. Just like you, I was infected with a mind flayer parasite. Just like you, I seek to be free of it. I've been trying to escape from this evil for a long time. Once, I almost succeeded. Now, through you, I've been given a new chance. You can go where I cannot, and I can protect you from that evil. If we work together, we may turn this around. Hells, they need me. I have to go.
What do you need me to do?
The power I used to protect you, I stole it from someone. They want it back. I will hold them off for as long as I can, but sooner or later I will be worn down.
Oh, ow.
You must discover the source of the magic that controls
Be
the
careful.
parasites before that happens. The cultists are gathering at Moonrise Towers. Use the powers your parasite gives you to convince them you are one of them. And when you find the source of their magic, destroy it. Go. Our freedom depends on it.
Right, Moodles? It's so different when you know everything that's actually going on. Shadowheart, there you are. Yeah, you lost that. Okay, so... no wonder I can't find it. That's me.
Whatever it takes.
Sometimes it just doesn't like to switch characters. And I don't always notice. Counterspell. Sleet Storm. Lightning Bolt. Remove Witch Bolt. Sleep in. And keep Thunder. What is that one called again? Thunderwave. Yeah, keep Thunderwave. Using all of my self-control, not to mention spoilers, and my excitement of how that scene there really helped click some story in place for me. I just hit my mic, I'm sorry. Hi. Yes, hello. I get that. Because I think the first time I played that scene, after the first time I beat the game, there were a lot of things that clicked into place for me too. I personally don't mind spoilers, but I can't speak for the rest of the viewers. Out of the way. I'm still like having moments of, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense, or you know, just things clicking back into place now after starting like 8 playthroughs, finishing twice. There's still so many things that I'm finding.
Need to find a way forward.
Which, by the way, that is not a great ratio. 8 playthroughs, 2 finished. But, you know, it is what it is.
Interlocking circles with moons and stars. This must be the seal mentioned in that journal.
Let's investigate, shall we?
Which way? What cloak? Aha! That cloak.
I'll give it a shot.
How delicious. A crooked touch.
Woohoo!
What to do? These boots have seen everything.
That is terrifying to me. Such a long drop. At least in this world, you can cast Featherfall in case you
Do
fall.
we have to spend so long poking about down here? I'd much rather be outside, with the sun on my skin.
You've only just come to tolerate sun and you're already nostalgic. If you're going to complain the whole way, by all means, return topside. You could use the cover.
You know, it occurs to me that I should probably go deal with the Yankee before I get too far into the Underdark. To the Blighted Village. That'll be an easier way.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Nope, I'm going the wrong way. So easy for me to get all turned around. This way.
Here goes nothing.
Alright, everyone's jumped across. Good. I haven't done this either. I've been skipping around a lot.
Something's burning.
Alright, have a good night, Kalara.
I hear shouting. Someone needs help.
Keep pushing! Duke Ravengard could be inside. On count of 3. 1, 2.
Ravengard? He's here.
Yes! Now make yourself useful! Push, damn it! Push!
We can do it. Put your backs into it. Push. Thank goodness for bardic inspiration.
That's right! 3, 2, 1, push! Inside! Hurry! We don't have much time! We hear you! Stay where you are! Not now!
I mean, not now.
The heat coming off that door. Opening it could spell trouble.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, turn race mode.
The pride of the gate.
No time to rest. Eager for battle. Objective noted.
Defender of the people. Checking things out.
Right, because I did Eldritch Blast, so he can't dash. That makes sense.
To new horizons.
There's no time to waste.
You just teleport over there. Maybe not the best time to just throw fire at a door.
Time to meet your end.
Hey! We can talk!
Watch your back. Subtle steps.
Oh, you don't go in there. You're supposed to be over there with them.
Come!
I'm afraid
Yeah, that's fine.
Wretched thing. Pull yourself together.
Here. Lazel. You go break down that door. Yep. Good job. I'll help with that.
Fire! Hurry! Get this thing off me!
Brace yourself to lift the wreckage. The little drums.
Almost. Thank you. Thank you.
I applaud your taste.
Let's just switch over to her. Go help him.
Find a way out.
I did. For a second I thought I just flopped back down. You good? You kind of froze there. You having some trouble, sir? Hi. Where are you gonna go? I think you might just be stuck there. I think I might just be stuck there too.
Keep moving, damn it!
Okay. Hey, Lazel.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Can you move anymore? Okay.
I've got a long
Switch over to you. Get you. Yep, you're stuck there now.
But my magic. Right away.
I wonder what the next move is.
Attention!
Why? Why'd you go to the corner?
Let's move. Sharp as ever.
Okay, there he goes. Now he's safe. Okay, we can exit turn-based mode now. don't exactly know where everyone went off to.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Hi, Counselor Floric.
Councillor Floric, are you all right?
Will, by the main God, what's become of you?
A story best left for calmer days. Now breathe deeply. Are you in pain?
Scorched throat. A few hairs singed off. Nothing a bit of time and fresh air can't cure. Gauntlet, a new duty calls. Drow have taken Grand Duke Alder Ravengard westward, if my eyes and ears can be believed. Report to the Manic and send for reinforcements. We must find the Duke.
On your command, Counselor.
No, it can't be. You mean they've taken my...
Yes, Will. The Drow have your father.
Well, you're the son of nobility?
The circumstance of my birth is no matter of pride for neither me nor my father. But pride is no reason to refuse help to my own flesh and blood. How can we help?
Rescue Ravengard from his Drow captors. Baldur's Gate needs him now more than ever.
Trust us to see it through, Counselor.
The Absolute's cult is based at Moonrise Towers. That's where they'll have taken the Duke.
Moonrise Towers, along the old road. That place is cursed. Few could survive there, unless darker forces are at work. This was no random attack. The Grand Duke was their target.
I'll head west and find Duke Ravengard. I know I'm a drow, but he is Will's father, and Will wants to find him, so I'll do it for his sake.
Thank you. When the Grand Duke returns to the city, he'll hail his only son, a hero. Approach the towers with care. The land itself has been swallowed in shadow. I will seek reinforcements and join you when I can. Remember, Will, courage is found in the battle against fear, not in the defeat of it.
So Father said. I won't soon forget.
Fist to work.
Take the staff.
Shit. You can put distance between you and yesterday, but you'll never leave it fully behind. Father's words. Hard to argue with them. Floric spoke true. I'm a Grand Duke's son.
Well, he's not just any Grand Duke. He's Alder Ravengard, the most influential Duke in the city.
Aren't you worried? Your father's been abducted.
More than worried in truth. What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast.
You shouldn't keep secrets like this from me, Will.
I know, and you're right. My story is one of two men. The Blade of Frontiers, a man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And Will Ravengard, a memory of a memory. A man who belongs to the past. I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind.
Alright, so I wanted to get to the Githyanki tonight, but I've already hit over 4 hours for this stream, so I should probably call it before I get too tired and get cranky.
Great God, Helm.
I've decided that I'm going to switch up my streaming schedule. So instead of Wednesday, Friday, Sunday, I'm just going to do all weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Same time, 11 p.m. to 2-ish. I'll go over if I want to. No worries. So I had fun. Thanks to everyone for joining the stream. You guys made it really enjoyable.
Great God, Helm. Allow us peace in this plane and beyond. Teach us care when we would be reckless. Teach us certainty.
So I'll see you guys again tomorrow at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, of course.